Welcome to Kung Fu Habit number 2. This is a sensitive material discussion. If you are a woman, you can answer the question. If you are a man, you can answer the question. But let me first reiterate that this is not for children. That this is of a sexual nature, and I want to know when did this start, how did this start, and why do some men do this shit. So, I watched a few movies as a kid, and as I grew up, I've seen a few grown people that I personally know do this. I've never done it because I know how bad my luck is. So, uh, I apologize for what's about to come out my mouth. Why do men smell women's underwear? I need an answer. Women, men, chime in because I've never smelled anybody's underwear. I'm sorry. I am very particular about underwear. Will I smell my own underwear? Yes, because I don't want to be that funky guy that you're all talking about in the office at the water cooler next week. Yeah, you know that Echo. Yeah, that Echo, man, that motherfucker reeks. He smells like he shit on himself and came to work without showering or wiping his ass. Alright? I don't want to be that guy. And my deodorant has failed on more than one occasion in life and at the worst times in life. But your deodorant failing versus you just straight fucking stinking is a whole nother aspect of life. I would much rather have my deodorant fucking fail because I can soap that shit up, spray some water, rinse it off, throw some deodorant on there. But when your ass stink, you need to wash that motherfucker. You need to wipe it, wash it again. And I'm one of those people who fears that I stink. Now I have two fears that I will probably never, ever, ever really get past. The first one is fear of stinking, and the second one is the fear of always having something in my nose. All right, and that's why I'm gonna get smoked for it. I don't care. You will rarely catch me without my mirror in my pocket. I'm sorry. I know ladies have their mirrors, they have their little compacts and all that other stuff. They have makeup and shit in there. This is not one of those. I'm gonna open it up and show it to y'all. This is two mirrors. I don't go nowhere without these motherfuckers. I don't go nowhere. When I go to GalaxyCon, even though I'm gonna be in a mask before I put that mask on, I'm gonna look in that mirror. When I take that mask off, I'm gonna look in that mirror because a lot of things happens under the mask that y'all just don't know about. Like it gets hot in there, your nose gets sweaty, the motherfucker starts running, the weather in the room changes, the climate changes, the air conditioner is too cold, and my nose will run when the weather shifts. So I don't go anywhere without my fucking mirror. Period. I don't care who you are. I don't care how you feel about me. I don't go anywhere without my mirror. Now back to the subject at hand. I had a friend, leaving his name off. He smelled women's underwear. I had a family member. They smelled women's underwear. And they never told me why they did it. I watched them do it. And I'm like, why do y'all fucking do that shit? What the fuck is the big whiff of smelling women's underwear? The only time I'm going to smell any part of a woman's body is when it's consensual and I'm going down to muff some munching or munch some muffing. I'm going to go eat a vagina sandwich. That's about the only time I'm going anywhere near anything down there without having any issues. But I want to know why some men will smell women's underwear. I gotta know. Gotta know. I understand we all love vaginas. We love them. They taste great. Well, if they're well taken care of, they taste great. But I gotta know what drives us men, except for me. I'm pretty sure there's not a few, like, there's probably maybe 100 people that probably smell women's underwear. I ain't smell nobody's underwear. If I got to smell underwear, I'm going to smell my own, because I'm going to make sure that my ass don't stink. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's ass. But what makes men smell women's underwear? And I know this is not something that I would ever talk about, and I would never hope to ever have to talk about it. But I got to thinking about this shit, because a few years back, and yes, I watch adult films and even adult anime, and there has been some anime characters where anime men have smelled women's laundry. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, How's that work? And I would actually Google and show y'all, but I would like TikTok not to ban my shit. So, I mean TikTok. I would like YouTube not to ban my shit. So, that's why I asked the question, what makes men smell women's underwear? And if you're that kind of guy who smells women's underwear, please explain it to me. What do you get out of it? What does it do for you or anything like that? And I know this is probably going to be the one thing that everybody's like, damn, Echo, you just took this bitch in a direction that you should probably never ever go in again. And if I can help it, don't worry, I will never ever go in this shit again. But I just want to know, is there something wrong with me because I don't believe in smelling women's underwear? No, I'm not. I'm not really trying to go that route. And see, here's the thing. I used to well, I've studied police science, criminal justice, but before that, I did study when like if a person's missing, what do they give the animals to go and hunt down? So when they give the bloodhounds your clothing, they give them your underwear. Okay, I'm sorry, you might not notice this, but they generally giving them your underwear. And it's like if you're a little girl or a little boy, they generally give them your underwear because you have more pheromones in your nether regions for them to smell versus having a t-shirt. So they're like, okay, look, we need some clothes from yesterday. You know, it's like they can't be washed. They have to be the closest thing to today's scent, which would be yesterday. Because not everybody gets out their clothes and washes their clothes every day. Nobody has that kind of money unless you're like super rich or whatever. But they will give the dogs yesterday's underwear. So the dogs would know what to smell for. Because of today's clothes, you've already had your shower. So outside of the other bodily functions, you know, peeing and stuff that gets left behind in your drawers is just the smell or just the scent. So they will give the animals your scent by giving them mostly your underwear. If all they have is jeans, they'll give them your jeans. But it's kind of hard to get a hit off of your jeans because a lot of people, if y'all wear the same perfume and shit, the perfume will throw the dogs off. But if they give the dogs your underwear, you will have an easier time for them because everybody has their own scent. So they'll have an easier time following that scent versus following the sweat off your shirt. You know, it's harder to explain when you're not in that profession. But any damn way, I still want to know. And please answer me in the comments, especially if you know what the fuck I'm talking about. What in the fuck makes men smell women's underwear? And don't get me wrong, I'm never gonna do it. I don't want to do it. It's just disgusting to think about. But I gotta know, what the fuck makes men smell women's underwear? Somebody's gonna answer me, please. And woman, if there's any women out of the 241 of you following me, please explain that shit to me from a woman's point of view. I know men, we're just sick individuals, alright? We're just sick and all we think about is vagina. So, that's half of that right there. But why they smell underwear, I don't know. But I would like to know. And what causes that? What makes you think, hey, you know, I should be smelling her underwear? No, I should not be smelling her underwear. No, there's no reason why I should be smelling anybody's underwear other than my own. No, and no one's ever explained that shit to me. And I'm 49, so I'm open to hearing shit out. But it's just a strange phenomenon to me for men to smell women's underwear. Like I said, I've seen it done, but I still never understood why. I was like, yo, I'm gonna smell his underwear. I'm like, that's your girlfriend's underwear. What the fuck? You know, you already know what she smells like. Yeah, but I really like the smell. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, thank God I didn't eat breakfast this morning because that shit would probably be all over him and those underwear. I just have a really weak stomach, I guess. But I still don't understand the concept of why men smell women's underwear. No. I understand, like, smelling the hair. Like, if you have a child and your child dies and you want to smell their scent and stuff. I get that. But on a sexual level, I've never understood why men smell women's underwear. I'm going to end this video now because I've pushed my limits trying to get this shit out of my body. Just like trying to formulate a sentence was a pain in the ass. That being said, I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Please forgive me for this conversation. You guys have a great night. I love all 241 of you. You're probably not going to love me anymore after this video. So, thanks for watching. Be seeing you. And go see Shazam.